Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is 1989's Transformers Generation 1 Pretender Doubleheader. Now, Doubleheader hitting the toy shelves in 1989 meant that he arrived a little too late to appear in the animated series, though he did appear in Marvel Comics in issue number 64, which was part of the Matrix Quest storyline. Now, Double Dealer really didn't do much in the comic. The only part I really remember is when he was arguing with himself. He's got two heads, so each head was arguing with the other, and that was it. I mean, it wasn't the best story, but still, I guess he made an impact. So now, without further ado, let's take a look at this very different Generation 1 Transformer. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dream.
Now we'll start things off by taking a look at Doubleheader in his Pretender shell. And this is a weird one. And that's saying a lot for a Pretender. Doubleheader is some sort of two-headed space knight. And yeah, it's goofy as hell, but still pretty cool. Now taking a closer look at the Pretender shell, we've got the two heads right there sharing one helmet. So that's all one helmet right there. That actually looks really good. I like the sculpted details. I like the green visor, the vents there on the side. His armor looks really cool as well. That's one thing I'll give the Pretenders credit for. The sculpted details on the shells are amazing. Look at all the filigree right there on the shoulder pauldrons. And this one, I cannot unsee. It looks like a fox or something jumping. See that right there? I saw that when I first opened him up, and now I just cannot unsee the jumping fox. The color scheme looks really good as well. We've got the light gray, the dark blue, the green. I dig it. This guy looks awesome. And sculpted details carry over all the way around, and that's pretty unique for a Pretender as well, because usually the front is more detailed and more painted than the back. With Doubleheader, I mean, the back is painted as well. Still, lots of sculpted details. And as you can see right here, he does have a winged backpack that you attach right there that will come into play later on. So, articulation for the shell. Man, it's a Pretender. The only thing it's going to do is rotate its arms a complete 360, and that's it. And as you can see, he comes with a big old white blaster. So let's go ahead and get him transformed, because as we know, Pretenders hide the Transformer inside. So to release the inner bot, the first thing we're going to do is remove the helmet. And now you can take a good look at his two heads, which actually still look really good. Nice sculpted details. This one right here does show a little paint wear, which was a big problem with Pretenders, because all of the hair was always painted for the Autobot ones, and it just wore off the more you took off the helmet. So anyway, from there, now all we need to do is separate the shell, pull it up just like so, and where'd it go? Oh, there, it fell out. Anyway, what threw me off is he has this little gun right here that stores inside the leg. Now, all of the other smaller Pretenders, the gun actually pegs in. This one, it just sits in, so when you open it, it falls out. So that's what kind of threw me off. I couldn't figure where the gun was. So anyway, there is the inner robot. He's supposed to be in just like so. He's folded up. You pull him out. Let's go ahead and put the shell back together, because we'll look at that here in a minute. It just snaps together just like so. We'll put the helmet on, and we're going to remove the backpack. So now that we have the smaller bot out, let's go ahead and get him finished transformed into his vehicle mode, because he is halfway there. You're going to take the head, push down, and bring the arms up, forming a dual cockpit body. And then you're going to take this wing backpack right here, peg it right there, just like so. The feet are going to stick out the little holes right there. Make sure that's good and pegged in. You got the little blaster you're going to put right here on top. And there we have Doubleheader in his jet mode, which is some dual cockpit Cybertronian fighter. And it looks okay. It could use a little bit more details or some decals or something to make it pop a little bit more. It's got some great sculpting details as usual. The whole red wing backpack right there is the majority of the top. We got some paint applications for the cockpit. He does have landing gear that retracts just back a little bit, so not much. So not a bad looking jet, but if you happen to have Doubleheader and he's missing the backpack right here, I mean, that really secures on there good. Unlike Longtooth, that barely held on. So if you didn't have the backpack, that's what you got right there, which I guess could be a boat. Kind of looks like Tidal Wave's dual warship. Yeah, without the backpack, he kind of sucks. So now that the backpack's off, let's go ahead and get him transformed into his robot mode. And what we're going to do, take the arms back down. There's a lever back here. You're going to lift this up, revealing the robot's head. Usually I have to grab his head and kind of help it out a little bit. Then you're going to take the legs and flip them around, just like so. And there we have Doubleheader in his robot mode. And this one is a very, very generic looking robot. Lots of sculpted details, no paint applications, no decals. Bringing him in a little closer. Not a fan of that face sculpt whatsoever. It reminds me of one of the goons from Popeye. Kind of showing my age right there. Got a big old hole in his chest. Maybe he's cogless. See some pipes right there. The arms, as you see, are the landing gear. You've got fist right there with molded wheels on the front. Screws are a little rusty, but hey, he's an old figure. Articulation, the arms can go up and down, and that's it. He's got the same articulation as his Pretender shell. The little tiny gun right here just clips onto his arm, just like so, and now we have Doubleheader all armed up and ready for battle. And that's pretty much it. There you got Doubleheader in his inner robot mode. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is 1989's Generation 1 Pretender Doubleheader with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, fellow G1 Small Pretender Pincher, G1 Small Pretender Longtooth, and Legacy Metal Hawk. 1989's Transformers Generation 1 Pretender Doubleheader is definitely a unique Transformers toy. Yes, Pretenders aren't for everybody, but for me, I love them. Though I do think Doubleheader here is one of the weakest offerings. The problem with the small Pretenders is it takes accessories from the shell to actually make the robot mode's vehicle. And like I said, if you're missing a piece, it's just not going to work. Now the shell itself is weird but cool. I love the collar scheme, I love the sculpted details, and he's really going to stand out on the shelf. The inner bot though, man, that one's not much to write home about. The robot mode itself is very weak, and like I said, the jet mode, it's okay, but you have to have the wing backpack to make it work. Now the problem with these smaller Pretenders is they are so expensive to find complete. But if you're trying to find one for your collection, it can be quite a challenge because 90% of them are missing the small gun right there, and that by itself can be really expensive. So what do you guys think of 1989's Pretender Doubleheader? Let me know in the comments below. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.